Hello everyone, Matteo here from Sziget Festival in Budapest with NUZB.
Yeah, hey guys, nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to meet you. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like amazing. It's just like my first time as well. I'm super excited to see how it's going to be the festival, how it's going to be the set. The
Yeah.
stage looks amazing.
Yeah.
All the festival, like the facilities, everything's so sick. So yeah, Sziget, congrats. I'm super excited. Let's go.
Cool. So, Normalio or Francisco?
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer?
It's like Normalio Francisco,
Exactly,
but
but-
all my friends call me Chico.
Chico. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
do
Chico, let's do
Okay,
Chico.
so Brazilian,
Brazilian, born and raised.
8101 top producers 2021. I studied.
Yeah.
Fifth at the newcomer tracks with Miss Me,
Yes.
with Malaki on Stampede.
Yes.
And let's start with the name. So what's the meaning of nuts?
It's just like my friends used to call me Chico nos beats, which is
Okay.
like in Portuguese it can be like something like chicken on the beats. So I was just like, okay, let me try to find a name. I was working with an agency. They were looking into like my logo and stuff like that. They said like, hey guys, so I was thinking about this. What do you think? NUZB. They said like,
Oh,
shit.
that's perfect.
Like 4 letters, super easy. So that's how how we made it.
Cool. So this is a 6 shots interview. So you will have 6 questions.
Okay,
And that's the second one.
Love
So
that.
you are signed with Stampede Records since 2012.
Yes.
How is working with Martin Garrix's family, and how did he inspire you as global superstar, of course?
Yeah, it's just like in 2020, I was producing in my room, my bedroom in Brazil. And it was like in a different time, pandemic times, how it was like so difficult
Of
for
course,
us, like
of course,
artists,
yeah.
to just like, keep up with the music going, like release
Video
it.
calls, like
Yeah,
to do
video
some-
calls and stuff like that. So it was really different, but like, like I did my best and I was just releasing music, like constantly. I got signed to Stampede Records and my life just changed after that. Because like my first shows after pandemic, it was Tomorrowland, Ushuaia, Ibiza with Martin. So it was like really different. I was really like, excited to just like be there on stage for the first time, like after pandemic,
Exactly.
with the people that I knew from like the internet, because, like during pandemic, I was like, meeting everyone from the internet. So it was really like, okay,
To
let's
give a
just,
face also to
let's
the-
just see everyone. Like, yeah, it was really insane.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So, talking about your music, your latest single on Stampede is titled Gemini,
Yeah.
featuring Zara,
Yes.
while your EP, Psycho,
Yeah.
was born during your South America tour with
Yes.
Martin Garrix.
Yes.
Zoe told me.
Yeah.
And what moment and spaces inspired you? And I was also working alongside Martin, also, touring, also for his Ushuaia Ibiza residency.
He was so sick because I was in Bali for a Stampede Records contest.
Okay.
So they were doing like a contest with Indonesian artists. And I was there, I was producing with them, and I got so much inspired about like the nature there, like beats. Oh my God, the views are so amazing. And I did the first track of the EP, which Throw You Back.
Yeah.
And it was so amazing. And like one of the tracks also from the EP, I did it in Brazil.
Okay.
So it was like the whole story of the EP was just being constructed around like, my experience traveling, because for artists, it's just like, it's so hard to just keep producing
Yeah.
and
While
traveling.
Of course.
Yeah, while
It's something
traveling.
like a bit of
Yeah, of
psycho,
course.
no?
Yeah, like a psycho, because I used to be on the studio like like 24/7,
Exactly.
and right now I need to go to coffee place and just like work, and everyone is looking at me like, what is wrong with this guy?
Crazy.
Also on the planes, because everyone look at me. I'm on the planes like all the time, and that's the place that I have to produce. So
Cool.
yeah,
Cool,
and it's
cool.
just like the whole cycle story came out with this, with touring, when I be with Martin, like touring and just like learning about how it is to be on stage like that. And we were in Chile. We were discussing. Martin said like, bro, you should do an EP with all these tracks. And
Cool.
so like, okay. And all my friends were calling me like, oh, you're a psycho, baby. I was like, yo, psycho.
That's why.
I should call it psycho. And
Cool.
everyone was like, yes.
That's cool. That's cool. That's
So
cool. A
it
cool
was the
story.
whole
Cool
story.
story. Cool.
Yeah.
So also talking about your style, how do you define your retro future style, and which elements you think are fundamental and starting points for your music development?
Yeah, that's a good question. I used to be a drummer before. So I was drumming in Brazil. I was learning about Brazilian music, like 70s, 80s and stuff. So
Yeah.
when I started like producing EDM, I brought like all this influence to the music.
Of
So
course.
that's how I found like the retro future sound, which I call it because I put like this retro, like, what can I say, like retro stuff on my music,
Yeah.
which is super
Yeah.
modern.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would say that is like a mix
good
of between,
blend.
yeah, a good blend
Yeah.
between like the old stuff and the new stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, I love that.
Cool. Okay, so fifth question is
Let's go.
about one of your most viral single, Riding Dirty, reworking Chamillionaire hit. It's counting now with 3 million Spotify plays. What do you think about the rediscovery of old hits through these reworks, and also thanks to the power of social media, to
Yeah.
make even old sounds viral, and then also new discoveries for new generation?
It's just like, Chamillionaire, please call me, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it official. It's just like, I don't know. Riding Dirty, I did Riding Dirty in 2018 with a label from Brazil. They don't even exist anymore. And they were like, I think it was one of my first songs released.
Okay.
And it was super sick because I got like so many support from artists from Brazil and I wasn't used to it. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe, I can do it, So I was living in a small city, Montes Claros, which is like 500,000, and then I went to the capital with this dream about like being an artist, being like a producer, like a successful producer. And it was one of my first songs that, actually gave me like this energy, like, okay, you can do it, So I really appreciate that all the people is discovering through like TikTok, Reels right now, with the song. And I really appreciate all the ones that are doing videos and stuff. But like, check me out. Check the new stuff out. Let's go.
Exactly. Sixth question, last question,
Sure.
is about the Stampede, because Stampede means wild rush, but also a mass movement of people at a common impulse,
Uh-huh.
So which artists or tracks currently in your gigs are giving you back this impulse, this energy, first personally, but also looking at the crowd. So also checking about your songs, but also about the artists you like to play, you like to support.
For sure. Like right now, Not2 is one of the artists that I like the most. Not just because I love bass house, when I started like producing, I was really into bass house, and my sounds quite like different. But right now, I'm getting to this point again because I really love to do this kind of aggressive stuff, and I really love it. I really love the bass music. So yeah, Not2 is one of the artists that I'm, that I really excited to play the most in my sets. And also I really love to play, like trap, drum and bass, whatever. Even like my new ideas, of course, I need to sell my fish here.
That's good.
But yeah.
Also Miro in the interview, like just a few minutes ago, told about Nasu.
That's so sick. Yeah, that's one of the tracks that I play in all my sets is the Mind Shaker by Mero and Moxie.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's just like it's on my sets because all these artists, like Mero, Noctu, ISOXO, and other artists like this, Nostalgics, they're doing this kind of a new refresh.
Yeah, you feel the vibes.
Yeah, to bass house music.
yeah.
So I really got excited when I'm playing their tracks. And so I was in Canada right now, and when I played the Mind Shaker, everyone's like pum 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 pum. So it's really cool to see like my friends doing tracks and everyone like knowing this and just excited. So sick.
Looking forward to your next music. Of course, now you are working for the EP and for this latest single, Gemini. But can you tell us something about new collaboration?
Yeah, I'm playing a bunch of new ideas tonight, and I can say to you guys that you guys are gonna have a surprise pretty soon, and it's going to be a big one.
Ooh,
But
looking forward! Can't wait.
Right now, Empire State ID soon.
And see you at Ball Party Arena.
Yeah, let's go.
So
let's
we will party together
tonight. Let's
Cool.
go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, bro.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, for having me. Yeah, I appreciate it so
Cool.
much.
Ciao.
See you guys at both stage. Let's come with us. Let's go.
Ciao, ciao.